Hello, my name is Christian from the Public Library, and today we'll be making another papercraft video. This papercraft video, we're going to be making a Polygon Shiba. This is what we're going to be making today, and I'll be showing you guys what we're going to need to make a Polygon Shiba.
This is what we're going to need for the Polygon Shiba. We're going to need these two pages. From this page from 1 through 5, and this one is 6 through 10. We're also going to need scissors and glue stick. Once we got all that, what we're going to do is we're going to use our scissors and we're going to cut out each of our pieces. And after we cutting them all out, I'll show you guys how we're going to be cutting out this number 10 here. Hey guys, so I want to tell you another thing too. When you come across this, there's actually two pieces that's going to have this triangle thing, and you'll be asking, what is this for? Well, you basically just take it out, you cut it out. So once I've done doing this, only the parts that need to be cut. So you see this big part here. All you gotta do is just cut this triangle out, like just follow the lines here, just carefully like that, and then boom. There you go, triangle gone. That's all you gotta do. You're just gonna have to cut out the triangle. And after that, you just be on your way, cutting your pieces all around. Okay. So another thing when you're cutting this through is that it's so hard to see the lines, but I will be tracing them. I'm gonna trace them as best as possible, big enough so that you can be able to see which ones fold which. So I'm gonna be doing some lines, and then I'm gonna put some line down line so that you know which are the fold and which are gonna fold the other way, like upwards or downwards. That way you could determine, or you will know which lines are going to be folded upwards or downwards. Okay, so now this was piece number 6, by the way, and this is piece number 5, I believe. Yes. So same thing. You're just gonna have to cut out the triangle. Now the one I was gonna show you guys to cut out was this number 10. Was this piece here. If you could ask your mom or dad. You are gonna have to ask your mom or dad to come by. So if you have any one of these paper cutters, then you would easily cut this out. But if you don't, the other way you could try to do is with your scissors, but it will be much more difficult, right? Because we're gonna have to try to punch a little hole here, but enough that is very small, so that you're gonna have to put your finger on it. Don't put too much pressure, just wiggle, and then once you start seeing a hole here, try to do a little bit more until the point that you could start cutting. So once there we go, a little bit more, there we go. Then we're gonna have to make more room, so we're gonna have to go this way. And then from here on out, it'll be much more easier because now the paper is now cut open, and now your scissors is now free to move everywhere as it goes. Got all this, and then you just do this, and then there you go, you got that piece cut out. And then that's it for number 10. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep going, cutting all these pieces out. Once we've done that, I'm gonna add some markers. I'm gonna use 2 different colors. I'm gonna use black and blue. So the black one's gonna determine one line, and the other one's gonna determine a different one. So once I've done that, I'm gonna show you guys which ones I've done. And once that's done, I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna fold them. Start with piece number 1. Hey guys, so here's all the pieces 1 through 10 all cut out, but we haven't yet to fold them yet. So I'm gonna be showing you guys which sides are gonna be folded. So we're gonna start out with number 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and put every piece to the side except for number 1. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. Focus a bit. Okay. So I have my black and blue markers. You guys won't be needing it. I'm only gonna do this to show you guys which lines. So obviously you could see the dotted lines and the dot and the dot line clearly on the white, but here on this color here, like a brownish color, it's hard to tell. So I'll be showing you guys which lines are for folding upwards or downwards. And honestly, you could also look it up, the instructions, and you could zoom in, which I have here on the computer. I'm gonna show you guys. See, like I have this page here, which obviously is gonna be in the description, the link towards it, and then you can just click on it, and then this will pop up. There's an instruction one, or this one, so you can see which goes blue. But before that, we're just looking at the whole page before the cutout, so you can see. So I'm gonna zoom in here, and I could see very well which lines are gonna be folding upwards or folding downwards. So you can see mostly all the brownish color ones are gonna be folded downwards. So for instance, here I'm gonna go back down here. So for instance, like this downwards, when I mean downwards, so you know what, we'll do this. So I'm gonna show you what downwards and upwards are meaning. So the one I just did here, the line, alright, it's meaning we're gonna fold downwards. So it's gonna go like this. So like if you were making like a pyramid, like that, that's basically a downwards fold. Okay, and once again I'm gonna do it on the white part. So I don't know. There you go, now you can see it. So it's gonna be folded like this, like you're pinching your fingers together like this, just like that. And you see how it's folded like that. Like if you're making if you see like a triangle, that's what folding downwards is. You're folding these two pieces down, and you're making a peak. So you have to make normally what it's called, it's a mountain fold, because obviously that's what it looks like. You're making a peak here, and then it looks like a mountain. Now folding upwards, so the ones right here, the blue dots here, and I don't know if you can see, but these guys have a line and a dot, a line, dot, line, dot, line. So meaning it's gonna be folded upwards, just like this. It's like if you were folding a paper one side to the other, and you just fold it back up, it looks just exactly like that. And this is what is called a valley fold. So if you've seen my other paper craft videos, this looks like a very small valley. Like if there was two mountains here, or a huge cliff or hill, and it's just like a little valley going through. That's what it means, a valley. This is another mountain fold. So that's what it means for up fold or a valley fold. So that's what I'm trying to show you guys between the the folds between the two, the up fold and down fold, or the mountain fold and the valley fold. So I was gonna do the mountain fold in black, and I was gonna do the valley fold in blue. So I'm only gonna do the markers on the brownish color here from the Shiba, but not the white ones, because obviously you can see them clearly. So I'm gonna go ahead and color each and every one of the parts, and once I'm done that, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys which is gonna be folded. And once I've shown you that, so I'm just gonna put it either like a picture of it, see which one looks, or I'm just gonna have a whole camera angled every piece, or I'm just gonna do it one by one. Like, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna give it like a couple of seconds, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one and show you guys which is which. You could pause in each piece too, so that way you could keep it track which one's which. So like, let's say in this one, and you pause it and you're just looking at it like that, you could just do this, and then you unpause it and you go on to the second piece. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and color them, and after that you guys are gonna start folding them. Hey guys, I finished them. I don't know if they look okay, good, but I already did the parts that are, the black ones are supposed to fold downwards, so like I said, the mountain peak like this, and the blue ones, so I'm gonna take this one, for example, number 6. It's gonna fold upwards, so like that. But like I said, you guys are not going to have to use markers or nothing like that, because I don't want you guys look like this messy. So I just want to show you guys which parts are really folded upwards and which are downwards. And like I said, the black ones are folded downwards, which is the mountain peak, and the blue ones are folded upwards. And the only parts I didn't do the markers was the white ones, because obviously you could see them, and then the black ones obviously you could see as well. So I was going to show you guys one-on-one like this. So take a good look at it, go ahead and pause it right now. So like, as soon as this is done, this is piece number 1, that's going far. Then obviously piece number 2, you guys don't need to see this because it's obviously white. And here's piece number 3. Here it is here. All the black ones are usually in the middle. Some of the blue ones are right in towards the blue dots. Okay, and that's number 3. Go ahead and pause it. Then obviously this is number 4. I don't need to do this. Then piece number 5 is right here. I believe this is number 5. Yes, it is number 5. Okay, take a good look. Go ahead and pause it, and then go ahead and resume. And then here's number 6. Same thing with number 5, is just reversed. Okay, go ahead and pause it. And boom. Here's number 7. I'm very close up. Here's what it looks like. Go ahead and pause it, and then next one. This is number 8, I believe. Yes, it is. This is number 8. Okay, there we go. Actually, I'm gonna say something. Obviously, there's nothing here. That's exactly why there's no marker there, because we don't need nothing here. Nothing's gonna be folded here. Not even these 2 triangles up here. Okay. And same thing, number 9 is just reversed. Again, nothing in the middle. Alright, you paused it, and then now you just unpause. Okay, and then here's number 10. Only 4 parts, and this is only mountain fold. Those 4 parts. So all you're gonna do is fold it downwards like that. Like that. Same thing from here. That. And that. And that's number 10 done. 10 folded completed. Okay. So now, after you guys just paused every single one of these, or you just looked at them already, so now we're gonna go ahead and fold them. You guys could go ahead you guys might have already been finished it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold all these up, but with actually I'm gonna fold these guys with the markers on. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold every single one of them, and after all of us have finished folding these, we're gonna go ahead and start with number 1, and we're gonna start gluing them. Alright, so this is the piece number 1, all folded and ready to go. So now what we're gonna start doing is we're gonna start gluing each piece one by one. So we're gonna go ahead and start gluing all the green dots here. So you're gonna glue on top of it, top of this green dot, and it's gonna glue right underneath here, this white part here, and just pinch it, and there we go. Exact same thing from this side. You're gonna add some glue all over it, then it's gonna go underneath this white part. Okay. Now this, and we have another green dot here. We have here some tabs, and we're gonna go underneath here. Okay. Now these two triangles here, it's very separate. This is one part of it here. We're gonna glue here on top of this green dot here, and it's gonna be glued right behind this triangle here. So we're making the ear in this part here. So slide a little bit over, make sure this green dot right here stays closed, and then bring it forward and that. And use your pinky, or you can use like a pencil, so that so we can actually glue in right nice and good like that. And we're gonna do the exact same thing with this other ear. So we're gonna give it some glue, just like that, pull it downwards, and then bring this guy over. There we go. And then here, then use like a pencil, push it upwards, pinch it together, and boom. Now we got our ears here, and all is good. So now we're going to bring out piece number 2. Now before gluing into number 1, we're going to glue all the green dots first. So we're going to start here, this green dot here, next to this nose. It's going to fold downwards here. Okay, it's going to pinch. Now next to this other triangle here, like that, and then it's gonna go right into the next one. And this triangle here, we're gonna glue 2 things. We're gonna glue this triangle with this green dot, and this other triangle with the green dot. So first, the small triangle is gonna go glued here, so it's gonna put to the left, and this huge triangle is gonna glue right into this huge other triangle like that. So now we have our nose and our mouth. Pretty wrong, it's the other opposite. So remember I told you guys this was supposed to go here and here, right? Well, you gotta flip it upside down, and then now it's gonna fit where you're supposed to go. So that was a mistake on my part. So you're supposed to flip it upside down. So now like this, like that. And then you glue those triangles where it's supposed to go like that. Okay? Now glue those 6 blue triangles first. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and start gluing 3s and 4. Hey guys, so here's what it looks like. You have glued numbers 1 and 2 together. So now we have our Shiba face. So now we have the front. So now we're going to start gluing number 3, the back of the head. So we have number 3 here. And we're gonna have to start gluing the blue triangles, no, not blue triangles, the green dots here. So we're gonna have this part here and this part here glued, and obviously they're gonna be glued like this. Alright, so now next up is to the left side, this green dot here. It's gonna be glued right next to here, and then this final green dot here, it's gonna be glued right onto here. Alright, so again, this green dot here is going to end up going right here. And these two guys that we just glued, except for the one more bit, go right here. And then there's another one down here. These two guys are going to end up gluing like this. Okay. So now we have number 3 done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue this guy right onto here. Now I say this is going to be a bit more tricky just because these guys here, there's 4. It's going to be glued here. Oh, these two guys here, it's going to be glued right into here. So I suggest gluing those guys in the ear first, so you can see that. It's going to go through here. And then this guy's going to end up going through here. Then that's this guy's here, and so on. Like this one goes here, and then this one here. And this one about here. Same thing on the other side. That, and that. Okay. So once you finish gluing number 3 into the back of the head, we're going to continue from here onto number 4. Alright guys, so here's number 3. Gluing towards number 1 and 2. We got the ear glued in right here, and then on top of the head as well. So now we're going to be on number 4. So all we're going to do is we're going to do this green dot here. This is the only green dot. It's going to be a number 4. So we're going to give it some glue, and then we're going to glue right behind here onto the left. Okay, so it's going to be underneath this. Okay, and now we're going to glue these two blue dots here on top of here. Once we're done with that, we're going to glue these guys right into here. So this one's obviously going to go to the left, and this one's going to be glued right into the right side. So now we have our like stomach slash a throat area. So now number 4 is here now and done, and now we're going to start bringing out piece number 5, which is here. And first things first, again, all these green dots here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I'm gonna go through you with this, you guys. So you can start from wherever, but I just go ahead and keep on my own piece here. Like that. Always make sure you're doing right on top of it. Alright. And this one here. And this one here. Go right on top of here. And this one as well. And then this final green dot here. So that's gonna be good like this. Doesn't matter if it's like half empty, so it's already, that's how it's supposed to go. Glue like that. Okay, and that's all 5 done right here. Now we go back to the original one. So this number 5 is gonna be glued into here. Then obviously this one's gonna glue into here, and then so on. Alright. Then once you guys finish doing all of that, for number 5 this time, we're gonna go ahead and do number 6 as well, and we're gonna start gluing it from the other side. Alright guys, we're back again, and this is number 5 glued right into the main part of the Shiba. So this part here is glued. Here, 2, and then 4. At least 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. So now we're gonna set this to the side, like just for a bit, and we're gonna bring up piece number 6. So same thing as before. We're gonna glue in these green dots here. Exact same thing for number 5. It's just the only thing different here is just it's reversed, but nothing difficult here. The only difficult part was gluing the back of the head. That was the only difficult part. From here on forward, I believe it should be easy. but who knows, every person is different. Okay. This is what you just take your time. Now just remember, and glue this here, and here we go. That's number 6 done. And same thing from number 5. We're just gonna glue these parts here. Now just the part difference that both 5 and 6 are gonna be glued together. See how those two like that, and those two right here. Okay. So once you finish gluing number 6 onto here, we'll continue from pieces number 7, 8, and 9. Alright guys, so here's number 6 all glued onto the Shiba, the Polygon Shiba. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then obviously 5 and 6. These two guys come back here. So we're gonna go ahead and start from pieces number 8 and 9. And number 7, we're gonna leave off. We're gonna make that as soon as we finish these two. So we're gonna start off with piece number 8. And obviously, first things first, we're gonna glue the green dots. And these are like, we're gonna make the feet, all 4 feet. So each one of these represents 2 feet of each one. So here's a small triangle here. So it's gonna be glued right on top of here. Pinch it, and then this guy here is gonna come in, close in, just like that. Okay. And if you want, you use a pencil stick, click right here. Just get a few pinches, just like that. And it should look like that, like a triangle prism. So then now we're gonna glue this guy here. This rectangle one, no, not even a rectangle, it's a trapezoid. And then it's gonna be glued right onto here, just like that. Okay, and that's how it should be glued, like that. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing. This is only one of the triangles, one green dot here, and then we're gonna glue this one as well. And this one's gonna close in here. And this part here is gonna end up gluing right next to this guy. Right, and then you could use your pencil. Go in here and then just press it down with your finger behind it as well, so that way you don't fold it eventually. And there you go. So that's number 8 done. And then we're gonna go ahead and start gluing number 9 as well. So number 9 is gonna be the same thing. It's just, again, it's gonna be reversed, just like that. Glue here, glue this part, and then glue this part as well. And then this one's gonna be on top of here, and then this one's gonna end up going right here. And that's what these guys are for, this halfway line. You could also, if you want, bend it a little bit so that way you can see which part of it's gonna be glued. So then it's gonna be right here, and we're gonna do the exact same thing onto these guys here, these final 2 green dots here. Okay, once we finally glue like that, this one's gonna go ahead and close right in, like that. And then we're gonna close this guy here and glue it right here. And again, you could use your pencil, go like that, and pinch it down. And there we go. And here's number 89 done. And now we bring our main project here. So let's take number 8. So number 8, we're gonna glue from here into these 4 here. So this big triangle is gonna end up going right here. Then this guy is gonna end up going right here. And this small guy is gonna end up going right here. And this final guy is gonna end up going right there. Alright. So I'm gonna walk you guys through how to glue these guys, and then you guys can glue the other feet on your own. The other one is just literally just reverse. Alright, so then first we're gonna glue these 4 blue dots here. So then again, like I said, this part here is this front one here. Next one is this one here. Right here, and this small triangle is gonna end up going here, where this other blue line is at. Okay, 1, 2. It's gonna glue right here. That, and the final one's gonna end up going to this large part right here. And there you go. Because I'm gonna try to support this one here a little bit. See a few seconds here. Support that. Okay, so that's number 8 glued, and then obviously you guys are gonna do number 9 on your own. But again, same thing. This guy's gonna end up going here. Then this triangle here is gonna go right here. Then this small triangle onto here, and then this final triangle right onto here. Alright, once you finish gluing number 9 onto here, we're going to go ahead and start gluing number 7, which is going to be its tail right behind this Polygon Shiba. Hey guys, so here's number 9 glued right into here. Alright, so now we're going to set this to the side, and we're going to bring on number 7. So number 7 only has 2 green dots. So then we're going to glue this guy, and then we're going to glue this guy. So close it and glue it, and same thing up here. Close it and glue it. Okay. Oh, look at this sneaky gun. There's another green circle. We're gonna glue that, and it's gonna be glued right into here. And use a pencil. So this one looks a little bit difficult. Just like that. Don't push it too hard, or else it's not gonna glue in right. So now we have our tail ready to go. So now you see this part here, and we're bringing in this guy here. This part here is gonna end up going right here. So that's gonna be the back area like that. And then this guy's gonna go like that. This bottom guy here, and then this guy here, and then this guy here. So the hardest one's gonna be gluing this part, but you're gonna use your finger like that, and then you're gonna pinch it. Okay. So we're gonna glue these guys here like that. Glue these guys together like that. And glue this guy out first down here. Then I'm gonna start doing these bottom guys first. It'll be much more. It'll be easier for gluing the last one. Okay, the last one looks like it's already there inside, and we're gonna have to move it forward and pinch it. Alright, looks like we're good. It looks like our tail is finished. And now we could move on to P. Alright, so then here's number 10. and I'll see you know which one was gonna go. These two parts gonna end up going here, and then this one is gonna end up going all the way around. And these two bottom parts right there. Cool. So once you guys finish gluing that all the way around here, we're gonna go ahead and sum it up, see how it looks like, and after that, and I think we're gonna call it a day right there, guys. Alright guys, so here's what it looks like. Number 10 glued underneath the Shiba. Okay, and yeah, and that's you guys how you make this Polygon Shiba. So I hope you guys enjoyed making this. I hope you guys didn't mark it because look how it looks like with mine. Just really looks nothing like it. But thank you guys for taking your time making this and making this with me, going step by step and using your time with making this. And thank you again one more time, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next paper craft video.